Uh, Hello, teacher. So this is our final project of software technology of me and Yamin. Uh, so, uh, so in my part, I will present uh, some briefly the requirement analysis of our project. So, so in our group, we have we have two members, me and Yamin, and this is our IDs and our names. And then, okay, for our project, so our final project is to implement the restaurant information system for the KTP HAM restaurant. So so our project helps to improve the efficiency and support of the increase customer load and solve the limitation of the manual work. Like solve the limitation of manual work when the restaurants have the customer overload. So to build our projects and our goals are to provide the system for taking and managing the customer orders and to for the customers, they have to be enabled to make the reservation. The customer have to make the reservation by themselves, and then the customer, our system service have give the customer certification and reliable services. So for the so this is the project incentives that we define. Our system have to be expand the scalability and efficiency uh, by by solving the limitation of the manual work and improve the customer experience and make the operational insights. So make the operational insights from to have a informative decision and informative decision. And also our system will provide the online menu for the customers to browse our restaurants and make the orders and make the reservations, make the online orders, and maybe they can have the delivery services. So this is our project incentives. So for our project, we define the functional requirements. So we have a lot of functional requirements. So this is like we have to provide the system for taking and managing the customer orders. And we have to offer the online menu that the customer can browse for dine-in and for takeaway. And the staff can update the menu items and description and prices, and then enable the customer to make the reservation on online, and then the staff to make the review, manage, and every reservations that the customer make. And then for the kitchen staff, they they can directly make the orders stated. Like we can make the real-time connection between the kitchen staff and the waiter staff and the customer service items, and then provide the uh, automatic invoice and receive, and then support the multiple payment options. And we are trying to make the cash payment and card payment and then other QR payments and digital payments. And then we make to ensure to track the report of the our sales patterns to have the data driven decision. And then we by doing that, our system have to improve the customer certification with faster and more reliable services. And and then we are also implementing we are also targeting to implement the features like the delivery services. Okay, after defining the functional requirements, we define the non-functional requirements. For the non-functional requirements, we define the four non-functional requirements: usability, reliability, scalability, and data security. And also we define the maintainability. So the system should be the user-friendly and then able to use easily. And the reliability, the system must be dependable, reliable, and make the reliable services. And the scalability, the system should handle the increased load with the larger capacities and by providing the services, automated services. And then security, our system have to ensure the security of the customer. And then the final one is the maintainability. Our system have to be maintainable for further development. So this is I mind defining non-functional requirement, 5 non-functional requirements: usability, reliability, scalability, and data security and the maintainability. So okay, so this is just a briefly explanation of our project requirement analysis. So first, we define what can be the task of our project. So when we define the task of the project, and we found out like the main task can be the four types: the customer, and then the waiter staff who's serving for the customer orders, and then the kitchen staffs who are responsible for the preparation of food, and then the admin who manage the menu updates, and then who sees the reports and reservation. So we define the 4 actors, and then by defining the 4 actors, we make the use case. We make the use case. Okay, what our system have to do? First, our customer have to make the reservation, and the waiter staff will handle the reservation. And then when the customer came to dine in, and they will place the orders, and the waiter steps have to edit placing the orders, and then for the orders, the kitchen staff have to prepare it. And then after kitchen staff have prepared the order, the waiter staff serve the customer, and then after customer finishing their meal, they can make the payment, and then the waiter staff make the payment process. And then based on the dining data, the admin can see the reports, and the admin can manage the menu, edit the menu, delete the menu, and edit the menu. So this is the workflow. This is the use case. This is the use case we define for our system. So for the next part. Okay. So after defining the use case, we define the sequence workflow of our use cases. So in that case, we are thinking that we will use the MVC architecture for our implementation. So me and Yamin discuss for the workflow, for the sequence diagram, and then for the reservation sequence diagram, we will use the reservation controller and reservation controller. So because like we are using the MVC. So the customer made the reservation request, and then the reservation request process request from the database, and the database get back the response, and then the response is go back to the customer. This is how the reservation make. So, and then this is how this sequence diagram is how the order workflow. So the customer makes the order, and the order request goes to the database, and then based on the database orders data, the kitchen staff take the order details and then process the orderings, and then after preparing the orders, the kitchen staff notify back to the database, and then the way the steps serve to the customer. This is the sequence flow of the how order workflow is work. So here we use the order controller, and then the next one. The next one is the menu management workflow. For the menu management workflow, we make the admin view the menu, and then database retrieve the menu, and then when the admin requests to the update menu, the database update the menu, and then confirm the update, and then request for the adding, the database add the new item and confirm the addition, and then request to the delete, and then the database delete the menu items, and then confirm the deletion. This is the sequence of menu management. And then this is the process of delivery. So the customer may place the order, and then after the order is confirmed, the delivery process is start. So this is the our proposed workflow of the delivery. And then for the payment, the customer make the payment, and then the payment process. And after processing the payment, we make the payment confirmation. So this is the workflow of the payment controller. So based on the previous architecture, just the workflow. So we have some changes in here in the order control. So here me and Yamin initially think that we will make only based on the order controller, and we will make the kitchen staff update and update status will be based on this order controller and then retrieve from the database. But in the real implementation, we divide the controller. We divide the step controller independently, and then the other one is independently from the order controller. By doing this, we can improve the modularity and separation of the concern in the system, and then our updating and fetching the order status related to the kitchen staff can be, how should I say, solely located in the staff controller. Sorry for my presentation. I don't know how to present that fact. Okay, so except from that, most of our implementation are based on that workflow. But we have time limitation, so we cannot make the delivery action here. So we cannot make the delivery action, but the customer can still choose the order from our system, and then they can order it, but the delivery service is not implemented in our program. They can just pick up the food after ordering it. So, and then this is the UMM class diagram. So we define the class, admin, customer, and menu, and delivery, and order, and reservation, and payments. So we define the class like that. And in our real implementation, we didn't change the overall structure of the classes, but in some, we change in the class attributes. So I haven't put where we change in the class attribute in this slide. So overall, we didn't change the class structure. But first I said, we have no process, the delivery process. So here, the delivery class is not processed in our current implementation. Okay. So, and then, okay, the further improvements. So as our project of further improvements, so we will add the delivery process. We just left it now because of the time constraint, but we will add it. And then for the report presentation, you can see in our demo, our report presentation is only the business reporting, but our team have discussed like to add more advanced machine learning tools to give the more informative decision and more insightful decision. Okay, and then the third one is our table presentation style, like the visualize the display of the table in our demo is not very good. The UI is not very good. We will advance this in as a further improvements. So this is my part, and as my part, I want to tell is like the one lesson, the important lesson that we have learned is we have to make very detailed, clear, and systematic requirements analysis in the first step. Is the very important step in the software implementation. Based on that, we can improve our implementation very well. So this is currently very important, and I want to point out friends. So the next is Yamin will explore a demo of our project.
Hello, teacher. I'm Yamin Thiri Wai. My teammate Thant has already explained about the theory part. Now I will be explaining how our project works with the demo video. So this is the Burmese restaurant, and as you can see, our template here is very simple. It's for the customer to be easily accessible, and maybe for the customer not to feel the burden to use the new website to be like easily accessible. And as you can see, we have a few items here as our menu. And if you want to see more menus, you can go to the menu section right here. And these are the customer favorites, and these are our menus. So we have a few starters here. If you choose starter, you can see the starter section, which is customer favorite. And also for the main, these are the two main dishes for the customer. So we also have the beverage, maybe a water or yogurt or tea. So now if the customer wants to order something, he or she goes to this menu button here, and then maybe he choose vegetable samosa, and then he choose maybe item 2, and then the price will dynamically changes into 12.26. So the starting price, the normal price for one is 6.13. So if you choose to choose, it will be 12.26, and if you choose 3, it would be 18.39. If you choose 5, it will be 30.65. Okay, for now, maybe just one is enough. Okay, we want to order it. These are the orders that we already added to the cart. So we can just clear it. Okay, this is adding to the cart. Okay, it's successfully added to the cart. And then next one maybe here, fried tofu. So we also wanted to order 2 items. So we added to the cart. Okay, it's successfully added. And then we want to order it. So you have to give the information. So here I want to test it with maybe just Taylor. Just Taylor, and phone number is some random numbers that I remember. Okay. And then the date and time would be tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow maybe 1 p.m. Okay, tomorrow 1 p.m. And our system is able to like pick up the delivery with the customer at desired time. So we cannot be able to implement the delivery system, but we only did the customer pickup. Okay, so this is order confirmed and order ID is 89. So the customer has to remember the order ID to check it later. So we will go next. So this is the order summary. Order ID is 89 and total amount is 14.13. So we have two options here, cash and pickup and credit debit card. So if you choose credit debit card, we have implemented using the Stripe. But we have been able to test like 3 transition, but now we are not able to implement those that Stripe transition. I don't know what happened. Is it has a few error now. Maybe it shows like a server error. I will show you, and maybe Taylor at .com. And for the card number, for its website, there are a few virtual Visa or credit card. So we will input that. And there is like expiry date and CVV. It's already on that virtual card. We just need to install it. So if we confirm it, so as you can see, this internet server error, and we are not able to solve this error. So we only have the option of cash and pickup. So if you confirm the payment, so here cash payment selected for the pickup is successful, and if it's successful, the customer is able to track the order. So here the order ID is 89, right? So with this order ID, the customer is able to track his or her order details. And also for the staff as well, we want the staff to be able to see what are the orders. So we put the order ID as the primary key. So this is how it works for the menu ordering for the customer. So we will go back, and next feature we want to show you is making a reservation from the customer side. So if the customer wants to come and dine to our restaurant, and he has to make a reservation and create a new reservation. And for example, we will use the same one, Taylor, and maybe Taylor tile, Taylor tile something, and we will choose a few numbers and maybe 4 person, and he wants to choose maybe tomorrow, right? Tomorrow the time is 2 p.m. Okay, the time is 2 p.m. tomorrow, and maybe gluten-free. We also have a dietary option like non-vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free. This is very important from the customer, right? So we just put the option for the staff to be able to see what customer has like allergic or what are their dietary. So in here, customer is able to choose the number of table as you like, but we have implemented a function that check the a table is able to reserve for 3 hours for each customer for that time. Okay, I will show you the example. So in here, we will choose the table time. right? Table 10 and Taylor 29, 2 p.m. Okay, is bringing children under 5? Yes. So we will resolve that. It's successfully resolved because the table is empty for now. So I want to show you what if the table is not free at that time. So we will use maybe Yamin Thiri and the number, and we will also choose the same date tomorrow, like Tyler. And we will choose the Tyler dying here at 2, right? Okay, what if we choose like 3? Yes, 3:40 is good. 3:40 and maybe vegetarian. And we will choose the same table like Tyler. Table time. Okay, we will reserve that. Okay, the reservation is not complete because the table is reserved for 3 hours. So during the 3 hours time, and none of the customer will be able to reserve the table. So now, now, sorry, Yamin then is not able to resolve it. So what if we change it? Like she died at 2, right? 2 or 3, or maybe we will put 6. Is it able to walk? Yes, because it's over 3 hours. So now Yamin then is already successfully resolved. So this is the reservation code. We have phone number, date, time, number of people, and the table number. So now the customer is able to check if the customer goes to like reservation 1, he or she is able to check using that reservation code. Like which table they have booked, what time, what is the number of people, right? What is the day, if they want to check it again using our website. Okay, this is the reservation detail using the reservation code. So next we will go to the contact one. So contact is just a simple email sending system. So if the user wants to give comment on us, he or she just give the name, sorry. They just give the name and email address and just give us some comment and sentence. So the message is sent to this email, but in here we can also be able to see it. So this is thank you, Yamin Tan, like your message has been sent to us. And the next one, this is the admin part. So if you go to the admin part, there is two different login system for the manager and for the staff. As you know, the manager works like kind of differently with the staff. So we want to separate two of them. So in here, we have two different login, manager and staff. So we have two different password, two different username. If the manager wants to enter the admin dashboard, he has to enter his own password. And if he is able to pass on the own password, he will go to his manager dashboard. If the staff wants to go, he has to put on his own password, and he can able to go to his staff panel. So this is how we separate the works, because for some of the tasks, staff cannot do everything, right? Like the manager. So we want to separate their works for them, and we don't want to show everything to every person that is working at the restaurant. So now we will go to the admin. We'll go to the manager first. So let's see what the manager do. So manager firstly can view the reservation that the customer had done. So for example, we had done, right? We had done reservation. So here, Taylor Thai and Yamin Tan is already on the system. So we can see their reservation code and the table number. and this process is still pending because the staff hasn't like checked the status. So this is just seeing from the manager side. And then he is able to edit, delete, and add the menu item into the manage menu items into our list. So for example, we want to choose like the new one, maybe tofu. I want to change a bit here. Okay, maybe 12.5. And the description, it is noodle. And it is served as a main course. Yeah. And we will choose the picture related to this. So where is it? Okay, here. This is the correct image for it. So we will add it. Okay, so it's already added to this it's already added to this menu item. So we want to add a few. Okay, maybe $3. We want to add with a new image. So this is the main course, and maybe okay, here is the example image, and we will add it to the menu item, and also it is added to this menu item, and we want to delete it. Okay, delete it, and it's successfully deleted. So this is what the manager is able to do. Actually we don't want this functionality to be assessed by the staff, because we don't think the staff should be managing this kind of functionality. And next one, the manager is able to view the sales report. So here, so this is the revenues by date. So for each day, they have the total revenue. So in here, 25 is 407, and the 26 is the lowest one, as we can see. It's just over like 10. So actually this is for testing, right? So I have tested with the second of next month. So we have the total revenue for that data as well. It's just a testing. And we also have the popular dishes. So as we can see, the Burmese tempura is the highest one. It's sold it's sold like 13 dishes. So this is what the manager is able to see, like the sale report. So we will go back. So this is all what the manager do. And we will go to the staff part. So staff have a different login. And firstly, staff will be able to like update the reservation. So as the customer as customer reserves a table, so staff can see it. So here, there are some pendings and completed. So we want to confirm it for Tyler. Okay, Tyler Thai. So we will complete this as a completed mark. So if you completed it, if you go back to the if you go back to the sorry, if you go back to the manager side, you can be able to see that the tailor type is completed. Yamin Thiri is still pending, or from the manager view. So for the staff, it works. For the staff, he is able to confirm it, checking the customer, their information, their table number. So we will go back. And the next one, he is able to manage the orders. So as you can see, we have a few items here and their price and the actions. So I will show you what the actions work. So for example, at the restaurant and many customers here, right? So if the table 1, for example, or table 2 wants to order 1 shan noodle salad. Okay, added it. And the table 1 is added. sorry, table 2 is added one item. And then table 2 wants to add curry too. So we will choose table 2 and add curry, maybe 2 add curry. So added it. So total item is 3 and the price changes as well for table 2. And one more, table 2 wants to eat the bami stir-fry noodle. So table 2 choose 1 and added it. And the table 2, 4 items and the total price changes. It also works for the other table as well. Maybe table 6. Table 6 wants to order 1 item and table 6 wants to order 2. It works well. The total items number changes, total prices changes. And then the system is able to view what did they order, right? For here, they can just see the total price. But if you click the view button, and the staff is able to see what the customer ordered, like 1 shell noodle salad for table 2, 2 egg curry for table 2, bami's like stir-fried noodle for table 2. Okay, so if you go to table 6 as well, okay, we will be able to see what did they order. And then if you want to see what is the total price for each table, you can just click the total. So here is like a pop-up message to the screen. So it's able to like easily distinguish between the tables. So for the table 6 as well, table 6 is this amount. Okay, this is what the staff can do when there are customers dining in our restaurant. Okay, so this is all about our project demo. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.